everyone, my name is Benny Ferguson and welcome to the Strategy of Brilliance. Today's topic is stop looking up to people. Now, when I say stop looking up to people, this is what I mean. When you put individuals on a pedestal, when you put individuals, or you see an individual as of higher value than you create blind spots for yourself. And I'll tell you what I mean. For a long time, I wasn't taught that. I was taught to, and this goes in line with each other, I was taught to be respectful, to be respectful of elders, be respectful of people, and simultaneously that runs right in line with the idea of putting people on a pedestal or putting people above you, whether they're older than you or they have more experience than you, or they're in a position that looks like it's of greater value than you, they're in a profession that looks like of greater value than you. But the truth is, each of these are individuals. Each of these are human beings that nothing separates you from them except for the contents of your mind. Nothing separates you from what you're capable of and anything that they have achieved except for the contents of your mind. And when you put someone on a pedestal, you set someone as being higher, better, or of greater value than you, the blind spots that you create are potentially in their character, potentially in those things that you do not want to participate in or do not want to embody. But because you set this person on a higher level than you, you don't see them. And you can find yourself in awkward situations, or you can find yourself being taken advantage of because you don't see the results that they're creating around themselves that are negative or less than desirable. Notice yourself. Notice how if you put others on a higher pedestal than you hold yourself. Notice if you hold people in a higher esteem or in a higher value than yourself. And if you are, please stop. Because there's a lot of pain involved. There's a lot of suffering. Like I said, a lot of places where you can get taken advantage of. One of the things that I came in contact with, or I learned, is that, again, no one is more valuable than you. At some point, even with your parents, people that you grew up around, once you become an adult, no one's responsible for you but you. No one is above you. Yes, you can gain knowledge from people who have more experience, but in the end, their experiences are not yours. And in the end, their tomorrow is not going to be your tomorrow. A success that they had based on things that they have done may not be exactly the successes that you have. If you were to do the same thing, you have to make the decisions for yourself, choices for yourself. You have to honor yourself, your value, your worth, the knowledge that you have gained over your life, and do not hold that over anyone else's, because each individual person's journey is their own. And what you do with people who have achieved in areas that you desire to achieve success in, you pull the attributes that they have. You don't look up to the person, you pull the attributes that they have. You pull the personality traits that they have, and you integrate them into your being. If they're more confident, if you see that they're more confident than you, then you need to increase your confidence. If you see they're more outspoken than you need to increase how much you're outspoken and how much you are confident in articulating your value, your worth, or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. If you see they're more aggressive than you at going after their goals, then you need to increase your ability to be aggressive. But you do not put that person above you. You merely look at the traits, the attributes that have allowed them to be successful, and then you integrate those into yourself. Don't put people on a pedestal. Don't see anyone as of greater value than you are, because no one has your gifts. No one's going to influence who you will influence. No one's going to touch who you will touch in your life the way you're capable of touching them. Look to yourself. And then look outside of you and pull the attributes, the characteristics that you need to increase your success. My name is Benny Ferguson. This is the Strategy of Brilliance. I look forward to talking to you soon.